The next 10 things in this video will be all about what will you really enjoy if you're switching from an Android to an iPhone, even if you currently do not own a Mac, iPad or an Apple Watch or a EarPod. Basically, even if you're still not in the Apple ecosystem, what are the features of these iPhones that you can totally enjoy? Starting things with Face ID. Yes, Android does have some retina scanning features, but Face ID is just so fast, accurate and very well implemented across the system. It just instantaneously unlocks with your face in the view. And this extends from buying anything to installing apps and practically anywhere your phone needs an approval from you. In Apple's own words, it just works. Next up, battery life of iPhones. Because of the tight integration of hardware and software optimization, you will enjoy a brilliant battery life on iPhones. The iPhone 13 Pro Max gives me almost 2 days of usage without having to even worry about running out of juice ever. And not just that, but even my wife's iPhone 12 lasts an entire day easily without having to worry about it draining out. Try doing that with a 2-year-old Android phone with a similar battery capacity, and you will know what I'm talking about. Next is app performance. The sheer app performance on iOS feels better for most parts. On Android, not every app works very smoothly. Some apps are clunky and slow with choppy animations and sluggish transitions as well. Even on my Galaxy S20 Plus, which I currently own. On iOS, on the other hand, the apps run smooth as butter. This is certainly due to the tight integration and approval on the App Store first, combined with powerful chips that Apple uses in iPhones with optimized RAM as well. Safari internet browsing is blazing fast on iPhones. Using Safari is so much more enjoyable in comparison to the other internet browsers like Chrome or Samsung internet browsers. Yes, there does exist a Samsung internet browser. Safari is super fast and loads web pages instantaneously. It's almost dull to go back and use other browsers after this. Background app refresh settings. I personally do not like to be bothered by app notifications, so this setting makes it super easy to select what I want and what I do not want refresh in the background. Android also has this kind of an implementation, but in a very different way and kind of annoying, called as never sleep, deep sleep, etc. Well, safety and security features. If you've ever seen an Apple ad, you definitely would have seen them talking about the word privacy. And that's because it's kind of embedded into many things that iOS does. You have a very clear view of who you are sharing your information with and for which particular app. And with features like Find My, you can quickly view whom your location is shared with and devices that are paired, any AirTag devices that are there, and customized notifications for them. This is a blessing if you have family members which are using iOS devices quite often and actually keep sharing between each other. Well, speaking of that, the next one is family sharing and combined iCloud storage plans. Family sharing allows you to set up shared payment methods, have common subscriptions for apps with family members, and one of the best things to share is the iCloud Plus storage with everyone in the family, so they don't have to pay individually for all of these storage. Next up, notifications. Maybe I'm the very first person to say this, but I love the settings on the iOS notification. Well, not that Android does not have this feature, but the fact that it is presented in such a simple manner, you can choose what style of notifications you prefer to be displayed, like counts, stack, or a list, and that can be done for every single app. Makes it easy to understand for everyone. Native apps of iOS are actually such a blessing. Native apps are apps which Apple has made by themselves. For example, Notes come with powerful features like sharing notes with each other, creating checklists, adding pictures, and wait, scanning live text as well now. Notes, Number, and Keynotes are all pre-built into the phone, so you don't have to go about worrying about Microsoft Office kind of access. Well, one of my personal favorites, iMovie. Easy and simple to quickly edit and export a video. As well as Photos, which does such an amazing job of searching photos, finding information about photos, creating shared albums, identifying people, and even hiding people from your memories. And now with the latest update, it is also doing object detection from Photos app directly. Next up is generally the cameras on iPhones. iPhone cameras have generally been considered to be one of the best in the industry, especially when you take a look at their video quality. Even if you're bought into an iPhone 11 or a 12, you might still be giving a very tough time to some of your Android friends who might have been having the latest device, especially when it comes down to video. And the last one is actually quite simple, yet the most important feature, as this is a phone. The microphone on my phone is vividly clear now. I had people asking me if I've actually changed my phone just because the quality of the voice had changed for them. I'm yet to do some tests on this to be very sure about this, but let me know in the comments below if you're an iPhone user and did you really experience this as well. One thing which I have heard about so many people on internet speaking about as well as an advantage was iMessage. But iMessage is not in my list of what I really loved about the phone. And there's a simple reason. There aren't too many people around me that are dependably using iMessage for communicating with each other, even if they have an iPhone. Everyone kind of uses WhatsApp in India, so mostly my default app for communication is WhatsApp. Hence, having all those great features in iMessage is nice, but not that something I'm really enjoying on a day-to-day basis. Well, talking about enjoying, if you've enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel to see more videos from here. I will see you in the next one. I got 6 MacBooks at the price of 1. Confused? Let me help you understand. Find 10 ways of extending your battery life on Samsung phones officially recommended by Samsung